الرجل
David Baszucki is a pedophile.
Epstein Island, Epstein Island.
This is a joke, Daddy David. Please do not sue me. You're the best CEO alive. Now that that's out of the way, I'll provide proof for my claim. David Baszucki has done everything in his power to protect pedophiles. He recently added the age verification thing. Basically, how it works is you move your head around like a schizophrenic person in your camera, and it will estimate your age based off how you look, using AI, of course, and the AI is not good either. If you don't do this, you can't chat game. So, if you don't want to give your biometric data to Daddy David, then too bad you can't talk to anybody now, and you can't play like half the games on Roblox. This is supposed to be a state-of-the-art technology. As I mentioned, it's not good at all. It's a bad AI that they've been using for years at this point. And with everything Roblox does, it sucks as well, right? A pedophile can just use their little sister or a 3D model to age verify as like an 11-year-old or a 10-year-old or something, and they can still groom kids. Or they could just use a 3D model or like an AI video. There's a million situations where you can just fake your age. On the inverse, a kid that's like 12 could use a 3D model of Charles James Kirk to be over 21 and then get groomed by a fat, greasy pedophile in his mother's basement. It fixes nothing, let's be real. This has been rolled out to 3 countries so far: the Netherlands, Australia, and New Zealand. In all of those countries, you can only chat to people within one of those 3 countries. With Australia and New Zealand, it's not that bad, but with the Netherlands, it kind of sucks because, well, there's not many people in the Netherlands, and most of the people in Dutch servers are going to be from other countries because there's a major server in Amsterdam, so you are going to find some people from the Netherlands every now and then, but you're never going to find any Australians or New Zealanders in a server in the Netherlands because they're going to connect to a server in like Brisbane or something, not Amsterdam. And you have to be age verified. So it doesn't matter if they're in your country. If they're not age verified, you can't talk to them either. So you really just closed off to the world for a month. David Baszucki also made it so you can't see the members of groups anymore. This feature, where you can see the people in the groups, has been used to create APIs such as Easy, which was made by Ruben Sim. You give it to the developer and they put it in their game. Pedophiles can't play their game anymore, or just weird people in general. So now that you can't see the group members, it's going to be a lot harder to put the people in the groups in the database for that. So they'll just be able to frolic around in games and groom more kids because you can't see where they are anymore. There is genuinely no reason for this other than Dave Baszucki wants to recruit more pedophiles to Baszucki Island. Finally, I'm going to mention here the state of Florida. We know it launched a civil subpoena at Roblox a few months ago, which resulted in possible proof that Roblox is purposefully protecting pedophiles, according to an interview that Chris Hansen did with the Attorney General of Florida.
Well, I think as public officials, our number one duty is to protect our kids, to leave this country better for the next generation than we found it. And you see predators going after kids in so many new ways today as technology has advanced. Roblox, based on our investigation, has operated and made a lot of money while knowing that it's the breeding ground for child predators.
So they're doing a criminal subpoena now. So I'm surprised they haven't tried to change anything for the good. Let's be real, the age verification thing is just for them to use in court. They don't care. But yeah, this only fuels my belief more that David Baszucki does, in fact, have his own Walmart version of Epstein Island. There's also a Roblox propaganda Twitter account now that just glazes their safety features. There was like this one New York Times post about don't trust Roblox, don't trust your kids on Roblox, and then their propaganda like North Korea news station goes in there.
Roblox is #1 in safety.
Which they aren't, they're lying. I have already mentioned this before, and I think 2 videos ago I mentioned they have the least amount of moderators out of any website besides Twitter. So yeah, they definitely don't have the best safety.